pressure here. This is something that Ben, all right. Now in the vegetables. That one felt good. All right, what's going on world? GTP here. Welcome back to another video. So it's raining. We're supposed to be getting, what do they call it? An atmospheric river flowing through Sacramento the next couple of days to a week.
What we would consider like a tropical storm or hurricane. Essentially, it is a very strong, a rainfall amount's not as generous for you as a storm track.
So this is really the definition of a winter arc. You know, when it's cold, it's rainy, it's wet, where you're from, it's snowing. This is when the work really gets dialed in to show up for next season. And so that's what we're doing. I know this isn't any different for me. You know, I'm always set up in the garage whenever the garage is free. But the difference between now and, you know, all the other times I've been in here is that now we've actually got like a plan. You know, I've got some things that I really want to work on, that I really want to dial. And so that's going to be big key, is I got to stay disciplined and just really work through it this winter, and hopefully see results for next season. But yeah, so it's been a couple hours since that opening Monty, and just want to work on some chipping. If you haven't seen my video, my last video talking about one of the first things I want to focus on during this whole winter arc, check that out here. I always forget where it's at. Here. One of the things I'm working on is my grip. Grip. After that rain session, I feel really confident that it's going to do something well for me. I did play around this past Saturday, and I did see it shine. I did see, you know, how the grip really helped. I saw it shine, but it was probably the worst round I've ever played not my entire life, but in a really long time. It may be the first round that I actually stopped keeping score, never not finished a round, and just played just to see my swing. So that was kind of weird, but I think it was a big growth moment for me because I wasn't too bummed, honestly. I did see some of this work shine in, as with the grip especially, and some of the other things that I'm kind of doing that I haven't talked about yet. But anyways, I just wanted to come out right now since I got some time, just to chip. That was clippy. Yeah, so one thing that I've kind of noticed with my chips is I'm still, for some reason, I feel like I'm hitting behind the ball still. And I realized, I think it was yesterday or the day before, is I'm just coming in, like I feel like my right shoulder is just coming in steep. So here, I'm like here, and then I just go instead of just coming in more shallow, or at least feeling like it's more shallow, like this. So it's like, yeah, I just have to remember that. So if I can at least just get this feeling of here, like if you just follow my shoulder here, if I could just here and just come through like at a more shallow angle, so to speak. That's decent. Yeah, see, that felt money. That was money. That felt so clicky. But the thing I wanted to talk about was what I talked about in the previous video, was the grip, like setting it like the railroad drill, making sure I could hammer a railroad nail, just holding with the 3 fingers, right, on my lead hand, hammer, hammer. I can get this angle, setting and releasing, and then, right, club parallel, 45-degree angle, setting the right wrist, or setting, this is where you want to get your right hand on, because this will help get you in that position, right? But there's also another thing that I'm kind of doing, which I'll go into depth more at the range because it'd be easier with ball flight. It's being able to hit in front of the ball, thinking about it in a different way. One of the things you always talk about is, or people always talk about, is taking a divot, right? And hitting the ground in front of the ball. But it's hard, for me it was so hard to conceptualize, because when I think of hitting in front of the ball, I'm thinking, okay, I'm just gonna take the club back and just hit in front. I never was able to like get into my head to get, you know, take the club back and hit the ball, hit in front of the ball from here. And so the way I've kind of been thinking of doing it, which the grip is actually kind of helping me do it, especially this right hand grip here, it's allowing me to push the club forward. The way that's helped me think about it is hitting the ground in front of the ball by swinging through the ball, and like, you know, by pushing the club through the ball into the ground. Kind of, it's really just thinking I'm here, right? Come down and just pushing using this hand here, this pressure point, using it to push the club head through the ball and into the ground. And so that's really helped. And one of the things that it's really shown up is with the wedges, with the wedge swings. Just being able to do that, I'm hitting the ball so much better height, more spin, more stopping power, but also the distance. So like, for example, I got sandwich in hand. All right, get this here. And again, this pressure here, this little fish hook with the trail hand. It's all about feeling like that pressure is going to the front of the ball. Like, that felt good. See, that felt good. It sounded good. It felt ball first, ground second. That just felt like, where it feels even better is the hip to hip swing, or not hip to hip, but rib to rib. So here, there. It just feels so powerful, so controlled, so flighted, but with the stopping power, with the spin, the stopping power. That's better. This pressure here, this is something that Ben Hogan talks about.
You get the pressure from your right hand with this butt pad of your index finger going through. It isn't any pressure down or around the shaft. It's just forward.
It just feels really good, and that allows me to really visualize like hitting in front of the ball without thinking about hitting in front of the ball. It just helps me feel like I'm using this to hit in front of the ball, but it's really guiding the club head through the ball into that ground in front of the ball. Boom, love it. All right, I'm gonna head in, and then we'll come back out later for a few swings. All right, I kind of just want to share this. It's about lunchtime now. I'm gonna take Archie out for a walk, but it's funny how he reacts when he knows it's raining outside. So we'll see if he wants to go out at all. See, he stops. He's unsure. Let's see if he wants to go. Oh, he wants to go. Okay, let's see. All right, well, surprisingly, he did want to go out. So he saw us walk out the door, and he was down for a walk. So we just went for a little 2-block walk. Here he is right here. So one thing that I want to mention is, like, I've got walking shoes. They're like shoes that when we go out on our walks, I always just like wear them. And so there are these Hokas here. But I've had these for a while. So like a few years ago, I was like back in the dark times of the pandemic. When the gyms closed, I got into running as a form of like fitness. And so I got fitted for these shoes. These Hoka Rincon 2s, I think. And so I ran in them and stuff and whatnot. But then when I stopped running, they just kind of became walking shoes. And so I put a lot of miles on them this entire year since we got this guy. Now they're kind of starting to, if you look at the bottom tread, they're just so flat. They're just worn down now. So I may need to get some new walking shoes. Because I'm like slipping and sliding on these, like especially now since it's wet out and all the leaves on the ground. I'm just like sliding on the leaves. And I'm thinking of going to the store to pick up some stuff for dinner. Thinking about making this like zuppa Toscana soup that we found a recipe of. Hopefully that goes quick because I want to get some swings in. So I'm gonna try this whole like vlogging in public thing. So hopefully it's not too awkward. It's gonna be awkward for me, but hopefully it's not busy at the store is what I meant to say. Sorry, excuse me. Whew. All right, we are over here at Rayleigh's now, at the grocery store. Where is my list? I need to get hot Italian sausage and cream. I gotta get wine. Oh, potatoes over there. Okay, so we can make it look a little roundabout. All right, hot Italian sausage, bangers and mash. Oops. Okay, I didn't realize that I was super close up, but I'm looking for hot Italian sausage. And look at this, chicken Italian sausage. One thing that I do want to get is cereal. That's not on the list. Alright, so my go-to cereal. Oh, here we go again with the freaking zooming in. My go-to cereal here is Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Frosted Flakes, but I think I'm gonna go Frosted Flakes. Let's get milk next. Oh, hot dogs. How about hot dogs? Are they on sale? I've been craving hot dogs, like glizzies. Pause. Not to eat with like buns or anything, but just to have like with rice. Back on the list. Back on the list. Okay, we need heavy cream. Heavy whipping cream is off the list for now because they are out. Oh, I just need to get sun-dried tomatoes. Everything else is vegetables. I just need a small one since we do have some already. Some julienne sun-dried tomatoes. Now we just need, so we got the sausage, tomatoes, we just need onion, oh, wine. Okay, everything else is just veg. Get some potatoes. Just get a couple of these big guys. Now we need onions. Solid looking onion. So got the veg. I just need the cream. All right, we'll get the wine. We'll get the Parmesan cheese. All right, let's look for a cool one. Cool cheap one. $9.39 Pinot Gris. How about that? Okay. Parmesan. Okay. Let's rock with that. All right, this bag is getting heavy. I should have gotten a cart. Oh, $2.48. Actually, we'll get 2 of these instead. I think this is cheaper. Reduce sodium. Reduce sodium. It's good for the soul. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's raining now. So back home now. I've always kind of wanted to do one of these like grocery hauls that you see a lot of vloggers do. Also balloon. It was Alexa's birthday last week. Just to go over everything I got, just for fun, just real quick. Frosted Flake cereal. Got some bananas. This Italian chicken sausage that's going in the zuppa Toscana. Hot dogs, I don't eat them with the buns unless I have to, but I want it with like rice because I'm Filipino. Kale, frozen kale. And then I didn't show this, but I picked this up on the way in. I usually like getting these watermelon milk, whole milk. Found this last minute, heavy whipping cream. A block of Parmesan cheese. Julienne sun-dried tomatoes, 2 cartons of chicken broth, white wine, went with this Pinot Gris, a whole onion, some lemons, and then the Yukon golden potatoes. And then, just because I want to do something like vloggy, YouTubey again, how about like a random unboxing? Last month, we went to, there's a country festival, a big country festival that happens in Sac every summer. We went to it for the first time this year, and that was really, really fun. Got to see Luke Bryan, Shabuzi, Colby Calais, I think is who we saw. Haley Zimmerman. But we bought merch. We bought merch on the website ahead of time thinking we would get it in time for the concert or before the festival, but it didn't come. But anyways, I emailed the company and they said that they're just waiting on one of the shirts to come from their manufacturer, from their supplier, something like that. And so I guess it finally came and it was shipped out this week. So let's see here. And we should be getting, there should be a hat in here also because we got like a free hat. Oh yeah, there is. So we got this Golden Sky, this little Golden Bear, California Bear trucker hat that this was like the free item. So this is the shirt that Alexa got. Has some Golden Sky, has some like wild horses. Artist list on the back. So that's pretty cool. And then this is mine. Yeah, so there is the Eagle tee. Kind of sick, yo. Look at that little venti style, you know. And then on the back, Golden Sky, and it has all the performers and stuff. Sucks we couldn't wear it to the concert, or to the festival, but it's all good. So I'm just gonna put this away, lock in for a minute, and then I'll catch you guys later. All right, guys. So it's the end of the day now. Just gonna go out and swing. Yeah, just gonna go out and get some swings in, some 6-iron reps. Probably gonna end the video shortly after that because Alexa should be coming home from work soon. And then I gotta get started on that zuppa Toscana soup. Good soup. Probably just gonna start off with a few wedge swings and then, or some chip shots and wedge swing just to get warmed up. Also, if the sound's kind of different, it's because I want to test out the noise canceling on the microphone just to see how it sounds. Oh, that felt thin. All right, now let's do a wedge swing, a little hip to hip. That was nice and smooth. Okay. Here. I think now that I'm hitting the ground more, I can't really tell if it's chunky or if it's like a divot after the ball. Yeah, that's all right. Just getting the text from Alexa that she is on her way home. So see if I can get one of these soon because I got clean up in there and call it a day. Nope. That one felt good. That felt powerful. Yeah, that was good. Whew. All right, guys, so I'm gonna close this video out. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for coming along on this day in the life. Yeah, let me know if you guys like seeing this kind of stuff. It's a whole lot more YouTubey, a whole lot more vloggy. This is the content that I like to watch. Yeah, it's the content that I like to watch, and so hopefully it's something you guys like too, because I do like doing these kinds of day in the lives where I can kind of incorporate golf into it, just to show, you know, like really what the vision is of the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to follow all the socials. Bang, 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 bang. I don't know what's down here, but like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, don't forget, get 1% better every single day. Right here, this is the feel. That's the feel. Wait, that's the feel. That's the feel. All right. Woo.